Last night, there was applause. Outrageous applause. And my name is called to the stage. And without any effort, I feel myself strut and stride and smile wildly as I'm buoyed up by this oceanic tidal wave of support. I am a beautiful piece of coral, effortlessly washed up to the shore. And oh, I was in the flow. I was in the glow, standing there, performing, feeling the power of my own eloquence. The crowd is laughing and snapping their fingers and clapping. When I return to my seat, I'm surrounded by my friends who pat me on the back and scream wildly as the judges hold up scores to the tunes of 9.7, 9.7, 9.7. The crescendo of celebration, the hugs, the awards, the photos, it all rises up in me, that elation of being seen, being celebrated, being heard. It was exceptional. And I was convinced. I was convinced that it could happen. That when I got home that night, I could call him and he would pick up the phone just for me. Because tonight was exceptional, so why not? I just needed to speak to him because I needed to. When the crowd's applause fades, who is it that I think of, if not him? Who is it that I long for? James David Coates. Him with the twinkling eyes. Him, he was my home. Him, he was my teacher. He was my best friend. He was my mentor. He was my cheerleader. He was the first person who told me that I could be an artist. And do you know that on the day he died, he made me promise that I would always find the courage to walk the path to be an artist. So I wanted to call him. I wanted to call him to say, James, sweetheart, we made it. We made it. We made it. My victory is your victory. My words, my power, my aliveness is yours. I needed him to hear this. But instead, I'm weeping on the floor of my living room, still dressed in gold sequins and a face full of makeup. And I am overcome with so much pain that I feel an urge to run a knife over my wrist, just to end it, to end this kind of longing, this kind of unbearable pain. Without me knowing how or what I'm doing, my fingers find my phone and I start playing these videos of James. Unconsciously, my lips are kissing my screen desperately as I try to position my huge human mouth over his tiny virtual face. It doesn't matter. When the phone is pressed so closely to my own, I can pretend he is here. I can pretend he is here. I can pretend he is here. So this is the whip of grief. This is the whip of sadness. This is the whip of longing. What hurts more is deepening again in the understanding that the human, the flesh, the beard, the man, James David Coates, is not coming back. He is not coming back. He is not coming back. He is not coming back. I know that. I've known that since the moment we met. I understood it. But last night, I really understood it. What I know today is that till my last day on this earth, is that I will be with him and he will be with me. In my happiest moments, in my greatest accomplishments, in my most disappointing derangements, he will be with me and I will be with him. I love you, James. I always have. I always will. Everybody, give it up for my friend Abby. This is a very short notice.